a page and a webpart model that provide a full support for client side. That one actually gonna work through some key features. First of all, it run in the context of the current user, and that one doesn't have any iframe customization. As well, the controls are rendered in the normal page DOM. Moreover, that the controls are responsive and accessible by nature because it implement React. It implement React is one of the best front end nowadays. As well, performance is reliable, enable the developer to access the life cycle of the DOM. Okay, so let's move why exactly SharePoint framework nowadays. I gotta tell you, if you worked before with SharePoint 2010, 2013, 2016, and even though 2019, all of them written in a C#, compiled to DLL, and deployed to on-premises farm. That's well, okay. But listen, this architecture worked well in environment with only one enterprise. But nowadays we need, some architecture to work with multiply tenant, run side by side. Okay, actually we got, two model which they can provide something like that. First of all, it's JavaScript injection, and the other one is SharePoint add-on. Both of them have some pros and some cons. Let's start by JavaScript injection. We click here. So the advantage of JavaScript injection, first of all, we're gonna put JavaScript in just the script editor, webpart, and that's all. Once the page gonna load, it's gonna execute your JavaScript. Okay, is it very simple? Yeah, it's very simple. And that one, it run in the same browser context as the page. All right, that's perfect. And that one, gonna interact with other controls on the pages and gonna provide you very perfect. But listen, we got here, some downside about JavaScript injection. First of all, you can't easily provide configuration options. How can you do that? Moreover that, the end user can edit the page and modify the script. Look at that, which can break, the web part. Moreover that, and I think this is the most disadvantage about JavaScript injection, that one, the script editor web part is not marked as safe for scripting. That means what? Means, there is a lot of pages inside SharePoint will not work with that module. Alright, so let's get back and move to the another model, which is basically SharePoint add-in. That one have, some advantage. First of all, this is the right option for solutions that run no script sites. So here avoid that disadvantage from JavaScript injection. And guess what? Here is it, that one is creating an iframe, okay, where the actual experience reside and execute. Is it easier? Yeah, super easy, you can trust, super easy, to deploy, any user can install, very easy. But guess what? It have, a downside. Yeah, I think you got it, because he is depend on iframe. iframe make him slower than the JavaScript injection. Okay, because it require a new request to another page. We can say, regarding the JavaScript injection, around take 100 milliseconds to load, but SharePoint add-on take minimum 2 seconds to load, which is too much, make your page a little bit slowly. Moreover that, the iframe boundary make it more difficult to create responsive design. Alright, so you have to take care also about that one also. So if we go back here again, here is that we understand why shall I go with SharePoint framework. Okay, so This, you know, is the first part about that one. Okay, all right. So I think it's the right time to go to install it. Are you ready for that? So let me go back here and go to setup. Here is that before you go to setup and start with your first hello world web part using that approach. First of all, you need to have, you know, 365 tenant. Okay, so guess what? If you have, you know, Office 365 tenant, alright, so you are ready to start developing. But before developing, you need also one more step. You need to prepare your development environment. Okay, but if you don't have right now an account on Office 365, all you have to do, you got two options, the free option and the paid option. This, you know, actually is a free option. All you have to do is write on Google Office 365 Developer Program. Okay, and from there just sign up and he will provide you E5 plan. It's called evaluation plan, so you can use it, you know, for developing and testing tool, but you cannot using it for any production purpose. Okay, and here is it also. Make sure that you are signed off of any existing 365 tenant before you sign up for the Office 365 developer tool, because some of you maybe have, you know, his company Office 365 and he is already signed in, so it will make an issues for you. So you have, you know, to sign up before sign out before, you know, sign up. All right, so this, you know, regarding having Office 365 tenant. The second step is go and set up your development environment, and throughout, you know, next session I will take you step by step how you're gonna set up the development environment and how you're gonna avoid the common issues which, you know, face a lot of developer over there. So don't worry, I will show you throughout next session how you're gonna start from zero, okay, till you see by yourself your first hello world web part. Keep coding and see you in next session.